Good evening, everybody. Hey, welcome to CK Adventures again. I'm Chris, and this is my son, Charlie. He's going to help me with a cooking activity this evening, and my son, Thomas, he's going to be doing the recording, and I appreciate his hard work. So I recently got back from Bosnia a few weeks ago, and while I was there, I had this great opportunity to have this wonderful dessert called
Tufaia.
Tufaia. Very good, Charlie. Thank you. It's a Bosnian poached apple with a walnut stuffed in the middle, and it's really delicious, very sweet, and it's phenomenal. So I wanted to make it, and tomorrow we're going to a family activity, and I thought I would take it as dessert for the family. So Tufaia originated in Persia, and then it found its way through the Ottoman Empire up into the Balkan states, and eventually the Bosnians themselves took it as their own for a dessert. It's similar to like our apple pie here in the States. Tufaia is their meal in that region of the world. And like I said, I had the great opportunity to experience it. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make it this evening. Charlie's going to help me. And let me show you what ingredients it all involves. So come on over. What you're going to need are maraschino cherries, the same number of maraschino cherries to the number of apples that you're going to be having. Whipped cream, 2.5 to 3 cups of sugar, 1 tablespoon of honey, 10 to 12 peeled and cored golden delicious apples, 2 cups of walnuts. Now these walnuts need to be minced, so put them in a blender or put them in a fruit processor and mince them down. With that 2 cups, you need to do 1 1/2 cups of walnuts for stuffing the apple, and then 1/2 cup for decorating at the end. You're also going to need 1 lemon sliced in half, and approximately 4 cups of water. Okay, so that's what we're going to do there. That's what you're going to need. So first thing we need to do, Charlie, is as you're peeling and coring your apples, you want to rub your apple with the lemon. What this does is it prevents browning of the apple. Okay? So that was just a demonstration. The rest of the apples have already been treated with the lemon rubbing. I took care of that as I was peeling the apples. Next, what we need to do is add the ingredients of the sugar into the water. Go ahead, Charlie. Good job, good job. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. And we need to take our lemons, the remainder of our lemon, and we're going to squeeze the rest of the juice out of the lemons. I'm trying not to get into the season. Keep going, Charlie. You're doing a great job, pal. Need my help a little bit? Next, what we need to do is take this mixture, take it over to the stove, and bring this to a boil. So I'm going to turn it on high and bring this to a boil. Once it's to a boil, we will then add our apples. Okay, everyone, so now we have the syrup mixture boiling, and what we're going to do, we're going to add the apples to the boiling water for 10 to 15 minutes until they turn yellow. So let me drop these in here. Hopefully I won't burn myself. They slipped out a little quickly, and I'll drop the other ones. So now what you want to do is you want to keep an eye on the apples, make sure they turn so they get the proper amount of time on each side to turn yellow. So in about 10-15 minutes, we'll be back.
Like that one.
Okay, so they've been boiling now for approximately 12 minutes or so. What you want to do is you want to check them because you don't want them getting the apples too mushy, but there still has to be a firmness to them. So you start feeling a softness, and they got that yellow color. So what you do is you can take them out, put them on a plate, and now what we're going to do is we're going to let them cool for about 30 to 40 minutes. And while they're cooling, I will make the walnut paste with it. So let me take these out. And one thing I want to show you is you can see the difference in the color. Like this is more of a white or greenish color to the golden or the yellowish color from the boiled apple right there. So the next shot we'll show you will be making the walnut paste that will go in the center after these guys have cooled a little bit. Thanks. Okay, everybody. Hey, we're back. It's been about 30 or 40 minutes. We've let the apples cool, so now we can handle them. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make the paste, and we're going to stuff the apple full of the almond paste. Excuse me, the walnut paste. I apologize. So go ahead. Charlie has about 1/2 cup of the syrup. He's going to dump it in there. That'll work. Go ahead, put it in. Just dump it straight in there, everybody. Okay, good. I'm going to add approximately a tablespoon of honey. Okay, a bit much there. So you add your honey, getting it on the counter a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is I will stir this up. Excuse me, Charlie. Back up. Thank you. And you just got to watch your paste. Like, you don't want it like soupy. Excuse me. You don't want it, but you want it to have a solid consistency, a certain consistency of it, so you can use it to stir it in. So like we need just a smidge more moisture is what I'm going to add. Thomas is adding just a smidge. Just go ahead, a little touch. Thanks, Thomas. Like
I haven't done anything, so.
Yep. There we go. This
so it doesn't look
Yep.
It should look like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a little less, but this'll work for us because what it'll do is it'll solidify inside the
Apples.
Inside the apples. Yep. So. All right. Actually, that was actually good after I stirred it all up. So now I have this in there. Let me get a spoon. Small spoon. You just take your apple, and my hands are clean. Please note. And you just take the paste and you just push it in there as best you can. Just keep working it in. Okay.
Would a funnel work? Yeah,
a funnel would work. There's different ways you can add it, but I'm just putting it in with using a spoon and just feeding it in, just putting it in, feeding it in. Okay. Let's get that in there. Excess. Now it's all stuffed in there, nice and neat. Not nice and neat, but it's in there.
It's in there, but
yep.
nice. Not
so we're gonna
nice
put it. We'll put it in the bowl. Now, next thing what we're gonna do is we're going to drizzle a little bit more of this the sugar water, the syrup. Put it over that. Okay. Next step. Follow me over here, Thomas, please. Is we're gonna add our whipped cream. Whoop. Add our whipped cream on top.
Whipped cream, Dad.
Okay. Take a little pinch of the walnuts, the excess walnuts. This is the dry stuff that we have. You get this little.
The half cup.
Yep, the half cup of walnuts. Just sprinkle it over. Now you can stop here. I know some recipes have them stopping here, but I've also seen them with add a cherry on top, and I always like to add the cherry on top. So we'll add the cherry on top. Boom. Get a fork. It is now ready to be served. Charlie, would you like to try a bite, or do you want me to eat it?
I will try a bite.
Go ahead, give it a shot. Try a bite, and tell me what you think. There you go. You're taking a huge bite, aren't you?
I don't like cherries.
You want me to help you?
Oh, it's not cut all the
No,
way.
it's not cut all the way. Go ahead, make a little bit of a mess. It's a big bite there.
It's more than a bite.
This
That's a
is
chomp.
my usual
All right.
bite from an apple.
All right, so give it a shot. Tell us what you think. Trying to face Thomas. So is it good? Sweet? Nice little dessert?
Not that sweet, but sweet. It's like the normal apple,
Mm-hmm.
and you chew it. But when you taste it,
Yeah.
it's not the same texture, or it's not the same taste. So
So a mild sweet is what you're saying.
yeah.
Okay, so again, hey everybody, thank you for watching. Charlie's digging back into the tufalia. I'll be serving this tomorrow at a family get-together. It's simple, it's easy, takes 30 minutes to an hour to make, depending on how quickly you can make it. Again, watch the heat when you're boiling it. Do a medium heat. You don't want it boiling over like you had with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, most of my videos are going to be outside doing the suburban homesteading, but this was a fun one. I wanted to do some cooking with my kids. So please like and subscribe to CK Adventures. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, thanks for watching. Have a good night.